Less than 3 hours until polls close here in our state, and Georgia is key in the race for the White House. But also right now, Pennsylvania is shaping up to be one of the most contentious battlegrounds in the country. Joining us now live from Philadelphia is Atlanta News First Washington correspondent Molly Martinez. So no matter what happens tonight, Molly, both parties are already gearing up for what sounds like a legal fight. So what more are you learning about that?
That is right, Blair. So we know that in Pennsylvania, already a lawsuit has been filed in Bucks County over long lines. They extended mail-in voting as a result of that lawsuit. But judging from the 2020 election, which was extremely litigious, Donald Trump filed over 60 lawsuits stemming from that election, many of which were in the state of Georgia. All but one of those cases were tossed out by judges. But they're really expecting this to be another big legal fight. Barring a blowout from either of these candidates tonight, it looks like this race is going to be a photo finish. And so both sides have really built up their legal benches these past few months in anticipation of a slew of lawsuits that will come as a result of whatever coin this lands on. And then we know tonight we probably won't get the results tonight, depending on the results in Georgia, in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has a kind of wonky system for counting ballots in which they can't begin counting mail-in ballots until polls close here, which is in a few hours. And so that already creates a backlog. So it's already sort of set up for some problematic issues. But Josh Shapiro says that they're in a good spot right now. He's the governor of Pennsylvania. He said there are about 1 million fewer mail-in ballots requested than this time in 2020. So he is hopeful that those results will come speedily, but both sides are ready for a legal fight.
Yeah, Molly, we've seen some of those rule changes with those mail-in ballots. I know you've been tracking the candidates, so have we. Both of them, as you know, have spent a tremendous amount of time here in Georgia, but also where you are in the Keystone State. So why is that state so important? Does it come down to the Electoral College?
Absolutely. Pennsylvania is really the biggest fish here. And both of these candidates desperately need Pennsylvania and their 19 electoral votes. Pennsylvania went to Trump in 2016. It flipped to Biden in 2020. Right now, it's a virtual toss-up. So the ball is loose, and both teams need this ball. The road to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue goes through the Pennsylvania Commonwealth. They are both aware of that and has spent tremendous time and resources in the Keystone State.
Yeah, so many analysts have said that is a must-win state for either candidate. Molly Martinez joining us live from Philadelphia. Thank you so much, Molly.